What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're retesting the Supra Ryujin edition. I think everybody forgot about this car. Like, this was meta like 2 seasons ago. All of a sudden the Ferrari F50 and the Ferrari GTO come around and everybody just forgot about the Supra. But I think the Supra is actually really good. So I'm going to retest it and see how my times differ from just a couple of months ago. All right, let's go. All right, so to do this, we're actually going to take the Supra out on my test courses, which are Kyosha Spirit and Groundworks. That's my Street 2 stuff. So for Kyosha Spirit, I ran a 213.5. We're going to see if we can run faster than that, again, without Nitro Chemist. So let's give it a shot. All right, here we go, man. Let's see what we got off the line here. A lot of spinning, even in second gear, man. Traction did not want to kick in. Just doesn't have any traction off the dirt. That's all good. We don't start on dirt in the grand races. Woo! Kicks in fifth. Gutters so well. May want to adjust the stiffness of the suspension. Man, the handling is great. The suspension across the grass there was pretty rough. It wanted to bounce a lot, so I'm gonna have to adjust some stiffness there. God, the car feels so good though. Across the grass, controlled. No, the back end wanted to go. Okay, not too bad. Back end wants to go when it's in grass. Which means the guttering has to be paid attention to. You definitely have to take care in the gutters. See what we got here. See, as soon as we touch the dirt, man, it does gutter fairly well though. I missed that one. We're gonna have to rerun to get an actual time. I came out of that corner like real wonky. Let's see where we're at. Just over 14. And I completely botched the final 3 gutters. So just over 14. We're within a second of my best time. I think this can run a 12. I think you can run a 12, possibly an 11, like a high 11, low 12, if I'm really, you know, hitting the spots that I need to hit. So I'm gonna go for it again. We'll catch up with you guys at the end of the race. Ooh, baby, 12.9, and I made a little mistake on the last gutter. I think we're close, man. I think it goes faster than what I just drove it. So I need to just do it one more time. Oh my God. The very next run, a 12.3, dude. And honestly, I think I can go a little bit faster. All right, one more time. All right, this is it, dude. This is it. 12.1. I know an 11 is possible. For me personally, an 11 is possible for sure. But it's just not happening right now. I spent a bunch of runs here in a row and I got low 12s every time, but this is the first time I beat the other one. So 12.1 is what it's going to be on the test course. I never spend like that much time on these. I want to spend enough to get a nice clean run. We put that time on the leaderboard. So it is what it is, man. 12.145 is the new time. But what a great improvement. We're almost a second and a half faster from just early November to now. With this car. Early November is when I retested this car, so I'm excited about that. We got to take it over to Groundworks and get a time for that, and then we'll try to get out for a grand race, hopefully. Let's get to it. All right, here we go, man. Let's see how it starts on pavement. Much better, dude. It just has a problem with the dirt. That's all it is. God, the NOS power on this car is just unreal. It is really good. The top speed is very good as well. If I remember correctly, it's like 237 or something like that, just by itself, like a solo pace. But look at the speed that it held in that corner. That alone tells me how good this car is for like high speed sections. It has very good lateral G, and it actually performs. You know, there are some cars that have like a really good lateral G stat but don't actually perform that well. This one does. It's got very, very good handling. I would say it feels very similar to the F50, excuse me. So let's see if we could beat our time here. Our time was a 16 and change, I believe. Oh my god, dude. I bumped the wall at the very end, bro, and ran a 16.5. It would have been faster, not by a lot. It would have been faster by maybe 2/10 of a second, 3/10 of a second. But a 16.512 is technically faster. It was a 16.523 on the last one, but I'm gonna leave it here 3:16.512. Let's move on to a grand race, dude. All right, here we go. We got the Supra up second, surrounded by the Agera R and the Pagani Imola. Let's get it, man. This section is really not that good for this Supra. It's a pretty technical section, and I think the Supra really shines in like high speed, like, you know. Oh my god, already with the ramming. Whoa, dude. Go for it, dude. Look at this guy. Vic 10 loves to ram, dude. Let's just calm down. Let's all take the corner nicely. Let's try not to get dropped by this front pack. We're in slip. We're still good, dude. Had to sort of navigate the chaos there on that first turn. It's all good, though. Uh-oh. This house guy's gonna kill me. Whoa. Okay, I don't know why I was so far. Oh, come on, man. All right, here we go. Let's get it together. Let's see if we can... I'm very cold today. Not warm, dude. I gotta let the excuses fly. Okay, they're gonna crash me on this corner. There we go. Just let them pass. Let's just be nice and patient. Hopefully, first place doesn't get off too fast. We're gonna do what we can here. Like I said, I'm pretty cold. Notice my gutters are not crisp. That one was all right, though. Just wasn't going fast enough. All right, here we go. Concentrate until we get into the Supra. The Supra is going to be one of those corners where... one of those cars where it really shines in higher speed turns, and I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes, man. We're gonna see how this goes. Jungle Skog. I don't know what that means, dude, but it's hilarious. He's gaining time on me, though. I didn't see what car he was in. Where are we going? Going up the hill, which means we need to be over here and then over here for the transition. Go, baby, go. All right, here we go. Supra. This first part of this actually is where it should shine the most. So let's see if we make up any time. I'm not sure, again, what car he's in. He's at 4.8, obviously has some decent pace. So we are in for a little bit of a fight if we can make it that. Whoops. A little too much throttle on the turn there. Oh, he's at 6.5. Oh my gosh, he's pushing it. He's better than me. That, again, too much throttle in the turns, man. Come on. Like I said, I'm a little bit cold right now. Come on, Supra. Oh my God. I can't stay in a I can't stay in a gutter to save my life, bro. He's at 8 seconds now. I feel like the game is lying to me. What the cut, dude? No way he took a cut through the bushes there. What, dude? He went all the way over. I've never seen that. That's gotta be some sweat shit, dude. I don't even know about that. He put like 3 seconds on me because of that cut. I am very, very confused on that one. I had never seen that before. All right, I'm gonna have to show you guys probably a better route. I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is we'll run this grand race and then I'll give you like one more just the super part. We won't even have to run the whole grand race. We'll just run the super part for you at the end of this video so you can see maybe something that's a little bit more tailored to the car, you know, because not all cars fit all, you know, all routes. There is a meta for the routes. Jungle Skog. I don't think I've ever seen this name before, to be honest with you. Let's see what happens here in Hyper, dude. He's probably just gonna keep extending it. All right, he's just destroying me now. This is insane, to be honest with you. That's not insane. I'm not the best. I'm not the best player, but I feel like my skills are okay. And when you run into someone who's actually good at the game and not just okay, this is what happens. I mean, he is solo. He's got complete solo pace. His solo pace versus my solo pace. Obviously, I struggle a little bit with some solo pace because I'm getting absolutely walked. I don't know what cars he's in, but the second he got free, it was over, man. He beat me by 20 seconds plus, which is crazy to think of. He's also a platinum player, so he hasn't been playing that much in terms of like the ranked grand races, obviously. But whoever that is has some pace, man. Congrats to you, Mr. Jungle Skog. I don't even know what a Skog is. I'm confused. Anyways, that was a good race by him. He's obviously a very good player. Anyway, let's go to this next super clip. Oh my God, you two. What just happened? We are in the Supra. Finally. This route is a little bit better for it. We've got one slipstream partner here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can actually drive it. This is not a route that I drive a lot, so I'm not like the most familiar with it. Okay. Now we've got a GTO Supra showdown. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much I struggle to stay with the GTO, or if this is something that, you know, the Supra is okay with. If it can't stay with the GTO in slipstream on this route, then I can't really talk about it being that good. So far, so good, though. Okay, that wasn't the GTO's fault. That guy just missed the gutter a little bit, but no big deal there. Don't want to overuse NOS too much on this little downhill section. Probably should have been a little more patient with it. A big straight here before we get into a little bit more technical situations. Very beautiful Supra. Very nicely done. All right, nice. Supra's feeling good. Kind of overshot that corner a little bit, gave him the opportunity to jump in there. All right, Supra feels great, actually. You get it on the correct route and it feels really good. The GTO obviously is you know, a great pick almost all the time, and there's a reason why the Ferraris sort of came onto the scene and took over the meta conversation. But the Supra for sure is usable. All right, some final thoughts here on the Supra. So like I said, I think a lot of people forgot about this car. I hardly ever see it in the grand races now. You see a lot of GTOs, you see a lot of F50s, and for good reason. Those cars are phenomenal for grand racing, but I think people forgot about this car. It is very, very good. I mean, it's super good with guttering. It's got great NOS power and acceleration. It handles very well. I mean, obviously the car has like a slight deficiency compared to those other ones, but there was never a point in this race or any of the races that I've had with the Supra where I thought that the car was the reason why I wasn't able to keep up with someone. Like in this race specifically, I don't know the skill level of the person I was racing against. However, he was in the meta car, and if I had trouble keeping up with him and I could tell that there were some things going on with the car, I would have mentioned it to you guys. I never at one point thought that I wasn't going to be able to keep up with him or pass him on any of the corners. I felt like the car was helping me stay there. I never struggled with that route. Now, in the previous route where I was getting walked by the other guy, I don't know what car he was in, but also he was obviously a very skilled driver, so it probably wouldn't have mattered what car he was in. But on that route specifically, I did feel like I struggled a little bit. So on super technical routes, I'm not sure the Supra is the pick. But on routes that are a little bit less technical, more about like higher speed turns, things like that, city routes specifically, I think the Supra does really well. And if there's some gutters, the Supra handles it. Like the gutters are not a problem. In that route specifically, I had a couple of gutters at the ends, but the majority of that route was more high speed turns, and I think it was perfect for the car. So this is a car, like I said, that just you shouldn't forget about. Definitely keep using the Ryogen Supra. All right, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about this video or any video, you can send me a DM on Instagram or Discord. I read every single message that comes my way. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.